Hello! Hi everybody! Welcome to my second Luci's Adventures stream. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lucitie, or Lucy for short, and I got my sort of streaming start on the Evercast show. It's a podcast about gaming that happens on Twitch every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can also catch replays on YouTube. But I decided to branch out and start doing my own gaming streams and having a bit of fun with it already. I mean, it's only my second time, but I'm enjoying it so far. So we're going to be playing some more Beastlord class in EQ2 today. I'm actually really liking it. I usually prefer mages when I play fantasy type MMOs, but I actually like this pet stealth class. So let's go ahead and get right into game. Worked first time, excellent. So as you can see, we're basically back where we left off yesterday. I did do the harvesting quest that was available over there that I said I wasn't going to do on camera because it's a bit boring. Basically, you just go around and harvest a bunch of these different material nodes, and you get a little pack for it. You get a harvesting bag, which basically puts automatically all of your harvestables that you get right in here. I also went ahead and sold some stuff that was in my bags, and just put things to sell later in the bank and things like that. Just general housekeeping stuff so that I could be ready to go. And you'll see here that I have a crafting quest now on my side, on the side here. So we left off. We have to go to the Drippy Cave and speak with Captain Steelforge. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If any of you have any questions about EverQuest, EverQuest 2, or thoughts about how EverQuest next is going to be different or similar than the games they've already released, go ahead and put them up in chat. We'll talk about that. I break for shinies all the time, so we're going to go ahead and collect these. And also, if you have any questions about the Beastlord class, I'll try to answer them. I'm a whole level 6 right now, so pretty pro. Seriously, I don't know why I keep collecting fairy bones. Why are there so many fairy bones scattered throughout this pleasant seeming glade? I honestly don't know. I mean, are there really that many dead fairies here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be alright, dude. Yeah, maybe some ogres were eating the fairies here, chomping on their bones. Alright, we're gonna click through this dialogue. Okay. Oh, a scout went into the caves alone. You have to search for him. Alright, so there's also another quest where we have to find the scouts up there. Yep. We're going to do that one first. We're going to hold off on the crazy adventures the Drippy Cave is going to offer. Drippy Cave. It's fairly obvious. As we learned last time, even though my cat... Oh, apparently he's not excited about following me out the cliff this time. Last time he was like, yeah, doing that. Old animations. Gotta love them. I'm actually really hoping in EverQuest Next that if they do have a pet class, stuff like that doesn't happen. Like, I know that they have to follow you, but it's ridiculous that they just sort of like appear at the top with you. Cobalt bones. Alright, good. There's just bones everywhere. The old models are so much better. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's true. I really like the models that came out in Landmark. They look pretty good. And their feet even like know where the land is, so you don't stand awkwardly. And I'm hoping that they carry that over into EQN and our characters actually look like they belong where they're standing on the terrain. Okay, so this is kind of a cool thing that I just got. I got a Goblin Claw, which is part of a series of quests called Lore and Legend quests. Basically, you loot the Goblin Claw, then you can either go into your bags or you can actually click on it in the chat box. But you guys can't see that because my face is in the way. So we'll go into our backpack, and if you examine it, it pops up with this quest. And basically, if as you're killing goblins, you start finding like pieces of them and you examine them, and then you can when you finally get all of them, you get this book that you can put in your house and a trophy, which is actually a cool weapon that you can hang on your wall saying that you've learned everything there is to know about goblins and basically how to kill them. So you start off by examining the first piece, and it gives you the quest, and then you examine it again, you study it, and it puts it into basically the collection. So as we kill goblins now, we are going to start finding more of these things. Some of them are physical things that you need to find and study, and some of them are just things that will automatically happen as you kill. And you'll see what I mean when that happens. I'm going to use some tactics here, because this guy, he had the red around his name, which means he actually will kill me on sight. So we're going to sneak up on him. And stun. Yeah. Tactics. So that was see, right there, it just came up. I killed a goblin and I found a heart. Apparently I dug around in his insides until I found it. Alright, so we got some things that are not at all useful for our class and are too high of a level for us. That's alright. Obviously, we got to get this shiny that's just sitting here all alone. And we still need to kill these guys. I actually really like the lore and legend quests. There is that sort of disconnect between, like, what do you mean that goblin didn't have a brain and I didn't find a brain? It's a little silly. Yeah, they can be a little annoying, mostly just because I think if you do a lot of them right back to back, they can get a little tedious, especially if you're all done killing the monsters for your quest, which as you can see I am, but still need to kill goblins for the lore and legend. And if you're a completionist like me, you kind of want to finish it when you get the quest. But you can always just leave it. I mean, I can always just... Oh, apparently I can toggle the visibility. I thought I could minimize it, but I can't. He's just going to jump off the edge and he'll be fine. Yeah, it just appears right down at the bottom. I wonder how that would be. It would be a better way to handle that in EQN. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what would be the best way to handle it. Like, obviously you can't pick up a tiger and put it in your pocket. Just throw him over your shoulder. That'll be fine. Dang! Alright, so our quick swipe was updated. And that's all we got from that level. Not very exciting. So we're going to actually, as we get further into EverQuest, we're actually going to find more mobs that are what they call cost, which is kill on sight to us. Not that they pose much of a threat. You better watch out, my tiger is thirsty. He'll get ya. I really like pet classes for the sheer laziness factor. I can just Pokeball it, yeah. I just want something that's a little bit more realistic. There's always that break in realism when, you know, you have a pet that can't follow you up a ledge, but then suddenly just sort of appears up there with you. Maybe they won't even have well, they'll probably have pet classes in EverQuest next. Pet classes are kind of like a staple in the EverQuest universe, I think. But yeah, like I was saying, I actually like the pet classes for the sheer laziness factor. I can just basically sit back and let my pet kill it. Alright. Gonna get a new hat. Excellent. Okay, basically, these guys have been poisoning the water supply near here, and they've been doing it... Oh, I think I'm a goblin killer. Excellent. I love these achievements. Hi, Geeky Barista. Welcome. So I think they were poisoning the water supply with these basically slug things. And we have to go stop them. Because we're, you know, huge heroes at level 7. Oh, cool. We got another lore and legend item. Gonna go ahead and examine that. Update our quest a bit. Okay, those aren't better. So this is my first time playing through my Beastlord class. If you guys are, if anybody's new to the stream, I've played EQ2 a lot, but I've never played the Beastlord class, so I decided to give it a go. Oh, we just got level 7. Alright, well, that's what happens in EverQuest at low levels. Alright, so it looks like we just got an update to an ability, and that was it. Oh, well, stealth is now useless. Excuse me, sorry. I have like a little cough or something that's going around. Alright, so this is the slug thing that they're breeding and poisoning our water with. So obviously we need to take her out. So for those of you in chat who have played EverQuest or EverQuest 2 before, what's your favorite class? Cool. Not super useful for a strength agility class, but that's alright. Can probably sell it on the auction house. I was hoping to find a lot more goblins so I could try to finish my lore and legend quest, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Come on, cat, keep up. Scout's gone now. Or was he up here? Oh. Yeah, they're really not posing much of a threat here. Mystic and Shadow Knight, huh, Kerman? I can honestly say I've never played either of those classes. I would think that at the very least, Shadow Knight will be an EQN. I mean, we've already seen the shadow weapons that they demoed, not only in Landmark, but also at SOE Live 14, so I think Shadow Knight will definitely be an EQN. So we're going to get another house item for completing this quest. Cute little table. We have to go speak to a mushroom guy. And I actually think he's down there. Yep, right there. Paladins are a bit meh, and berserkers were quite boring. Well, I don't know. I would think that in something like EQ Next, where your choices matter, playing a paladin might be a bit harder. At least I hope so. I hope that playing a paladin is challenging in that you have to make decisions that follow the paladin code, or else you get kicked out of the order. Berserkers are again, I don't really play heavy, tanky type classes, but berserkers are good for what they do. They're pretty good at both, you know, mid tanking and at least for leveling, tanking and doing some DPS. So I played a guardian. My only reservation with the guardian is that they're so tanky that leveling them up is a bit difficult because they don't do a whole lot of damage. But I could take things that were way harder than what I was supposed to be able to take. It just took forever to kill them. Yes, I do go off the path quite a bit and collect shinies. I'm sorry. I really like the collection quests. There's just something about seeing that little shiny thing down there that's very tempting. This is definitely the guy we need to speak to. Child of the Heavens. He speaks a little bit like an ent, like very slowly. Echo, Echo Canyon. Again, this is what happens when you let fairies name things. So we have to go down into this canyon and speak with this guy's friend inside his cave that is their home in order to get their help fighting these Grobins, which are goblins. I think, is this where we're supposed to go? Yeah. Definitely is where we're supposed to go. I think the class that I'm looking forward to the most in EQN is probably the different types of mages that they're gonna have. I do like playing magic users a lot. A lot of times in EverQuest games I'll play druids. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if I can combine the two classes into something new. Should look like Toad. I like his more organic feel than than Toad from Mario Brothers. I've never seen EQ1's Mushroom Guys. Mushroom Guys. Apparently that's their Latin name. Alright, so basically we need to go and capture these shumblers which were released by the Grobans because they don't want us to hurt them. So we're going to use this net here that is part of our quest. We're going to capture them. Aww. Keep them safe. We don't want to hurt them. I'm a cat. I don't care. But I'll do what you want for the XP and the money. Alright, so we need to release them in their natural habitat. I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know where that is, but we'll figure it out. I think it's actually over here. Oh, it's actually lit up. Their natural habitat. Maybe it's this way. The sporelings, alright. That's the name of the EQ1 mushroom guys. I will apologize right now. I am horrible at navigating, especially in caves. I'm just not good at it. That's why I downloaded this mod called EQ2 Maps. It helps quite a bit. You can search for the mobs you're looking for, the area you're looking for, and it'll help you point you in the right direction. Alright, so this is supposed to be, but maybe it's like above us. So we'll keep going. Nope. If we pause for a second. Oh, there we go. Okay, it didn't light up, but we found the area. We're going to release them. There you go, little guys. Be free. Alright. Now we have to return to one of the treebeard-like mushrooms. It's down here. This is actually the starting quest where I get the most lost because I'm no good at navigating underground. Yes, they have been moved. Thank you for the money. Krobans are stealing or eating their young. That's pretty dark. So obviously it's going to be this one, because there is a sentry right outside. I'm gonna take care of him. I suppose we should, like... Nope. No time for tactics. He's already seen us. Alright. We're gonna stun him. Start using these heroic combos. It's good to get into the habit of using them, because they actually help you kill things faster. Should definitely take out some of these guys before we start. Here we go. Now we've got a fighter in our hands. No, don't. Alright, well, I accidentally clicked go invisible. That's alright. I love playing pet classes. It's very much like having a friend help you. Alright, we're now level 9. Newcomer now. Okay. Gotta rescue the little mushrooms. Aww. I do like that, I always liked that EverQuest had a lot of quests that weren't just kill 5 of these things. I know like a lot of MMOs have that now, but when I first started playing them, there weren't a lot of quests like that, and EverQuest is a little bit different that way. I would really like to see an MMO where you could play like legitimately completely passive. Like I know there's some people who play World of Warcraft where they don't kill anything, they just go along with somebody else and they heal them, but I'd like to see if you could actually gain experience by completing quests in a non-violent way. That would be really cool to see in a next-gen MMO. Hello, Jengar. Alright, so finished his, but he's got some quests for us now. You don't like violence, but I'm okay with it, so. I think they're down a different one. I'm basically just guessing. These areas are lit up, though, so. Maybe. Do our combo arts. So I'm not sure if you guys know what the combos in EverQuest do, but basically it picks a beginner ability for you to use, and I've got 3 that are flashing. If you click on that, it then gives you another ability to pair with it for a combo, and it does a special sort of attack. So we just got another lore and legend item. We're going to study that. So now we just need an ear and a spine. And I think I was a bad player and forgot to equip my new equipment. Oops. I'll pretend that didn't happen. pretty fast. So here we have a named goblin who's talking with an orc, so that's not good. Let's kill him, just because. Anytime one of my character doesn't understand a language that one of these guys is using, for example, they speak Goblin and the orc speaks orc, and I don't understand either of those languages, it's actually just both appears as sort of like gibberish, and it sounds like gibberish in the voiceover as well. So until you learn the language, you actually can't understand what they're speaking, and I kind of like that. I feel like it adds an element of realism. Boots, yeah, I don't use bronze. That's not good. Let's kill him. Yeah, the dialogue is amazing. Strongbox, hands off, junk for the orcs. Excellent spelling. I don't know why he would have written that in, plain language instead of goblin, but that's alright. I'm not going to look gift horse in the mouth. A goblin love note. Roses are red, violence is too, fishes are yummy. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know what Lady Goblin wouldn't be swayed by that amazing display of literature. Oh, plenty of them over here. Let's just wade right into the middle and see how many of them we can take. We might die. Let's do it. I've got a cat. You're barely even touching me. I just dinged level 10. It's a big deal. We'll look at the new abilities after. Oh, sweet. Oh, started looting before they were even all dead. That's poor form. Alright. So we got a treasure chest. Sweet. And it actually is one of our own abilities. We're going to scribe that. We got a goblin ear, which is one of the last things we need for our lore and legend. We just need a spine now. Awesome. And we're going to wade through all these new abilities we just got. But yeah, I think you're right. The leveling process is, I mean, it goes pretty fast at first. I mean, it usually does in most games up to like level 10 or 15. But it does even out, especially where once you start getting higher levels, you do actually need to put some of your experience points into what's called an alternate advancement points, so that you can customize your character a little bit more. So can I actually, yes, okay, so I can actually move this slider now. I couldn't last time. You have to be level 10. So you can choose how much of your experience you allot into these alternate advancement points, and they actually give you ways to customize your character a little bit more. So it gave me some to begin with. I also have to pick a character development point, I believe. So these are all things that you can up your character with. And a lot of them have to do with your race. I'm just going to look at them. Max health, max power. Speed, nice. Nimble paws. Crit chance. I like crits. Intelligence. We don't need that. Strength, I think, is one of our main abilities. No, never mind. Doesn't provide a benefit. We need agility. So, let's see. What do we actually use? We do crushing. Crushing and slashing. Can increase that. I think we're going to increase our health first off, because we are a melee class, so I could be doing this wrong. I've never played the Beastmaster before, but we're gonna pick that. So now we have more health. Warder specialization. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Well, we'll look at that in just a minute. Let's kill this. Let's kill this name, guys, before everything respawns. Yeah, don't mind me, Sentry. I'm not doing anything over here. What is this ability? Alright, let's do it. Big punch. Good stuff. Alright. Get to a safer place, and then we will check out our new abilities that we got. Hello, Jengar. Hello again. Alright, before we turn in our quest, we're going to take a look at what we've got. We've got Shrink Warder. Why would we want to shrink him? So I'm just going to allow myself to be able to drag these icons where I want them to be, because it's a little bit... So this is actually has to do with my warder, so we're going to kind of put that stuff together. This is my abilities that have to do with my warder. This is... Okay, so that's like a debuff sort of thing. Cool, alright. That's not really a combat thing, so we're going to put it over there. This is a cool punch. This is my interrupt. I want my interrupt to be... This is a stun. So I kind of like to put abilities that do sort of similar things together, so I know at a glance what I'm looking for. That's a dot, and this is just an inflict. So we're going to switch those around. So I've got my dot, my stun, and an interrupt, all sort of in the same area. And that's good for me. So what's this? Oh, I can tame specific creatures. Cool. I'm going to put that right next to this, because it's actually the ability that shows me which targets can be tamed. Let's put that on. Oh, okay, it's not an actual buff that stays with you. Now I'm going to fix my hotbars again, because I don't like accidentally clicking and moving them around while I'm fighting. I did the violence that you didn't want to do. Yeah, I killed those, actually. I killed those guys. But this is a static game, so it doesn't matter. Oh good, I just got a quest to go kill the guys that I've already killed. Video game logic. Just checking to make sure I don't have any equipment that I should be using. I really should. Those aren't for me. Those really aren't. Cloth armor shouldn't be better than mine. Technically it is, but we're not going to switch over. We're not going to switch over right now. I think this is the way we have to go. No, it's not even remotely. But let's just gather up a bunch of them and kill them anyway, because they're made of experience points. Nice going, cat. I love pet classes. They allow me to be so lazy. I think there will be pet classes in EQN. I'm not sure what kind of pet classes, but I definitely think there will be at least one. Alright, so we definitely need to wait for these guys to respawn, because we killed them too early. Oops. I knew that my homicidal rage would get me in trouble one day. This guy hasn't respawned either. I love how, because I'm invisible, they just say, apparently the giant cat is like, no big deal, don't mind the cat. He's totally, cats are naturally appearing in this cave. Alright, well, let's kill these guys while we're waiting. Because why not? I'm actually glad that I got to level 10, because that was my goal, to at least get to level 10 today. On stream, I mean. It's not particularly hard, but you get to start customizing your character a little bit more, and I can start putting experience into my AAs, and oh good, alright, so we got our very last piece for our goblin lore and legend, and we completed the quest. So I'm going to get this book that I can put in my house, and I also I'm going to get a weapon. And I'm just going to move these out of my central backpack, because this is kind of where I go to, this is all the things that I want to sell, and I don't want to accidentally sell my house stuff, because we like decorating. Yeah, I feel the same way, Kerman. I feel like the AAs are very cool. They allow you to sort of, while we're waiting for these guys, we'll get into the AAs. Alternate advancement, here we go. So this is my experience bar for my alternate advancement points. As you can see, I already have 6. Apparently it gives you some to start with, so you kind of know what you're doing. And it allows you to improve your character in ways that you play. I mean, obviously you're going to have people who are like ultimate min-maxers who say this is the best way to do it, this is the only way you should be doing it, but we're going to ignore those people and do it whatever we want, because it's our game and we play the way we want. So you can put points into all sorts of things. So this actually is a heal for your pet. That's cool. I like being able to heal my pet. So if you go down the agility tree, it looks like you buff your pet. If you go down the stamina tree, it looks like you get some interesting... Ooh, we're under attack. Oh no, somebody else is fighting. That's alright. We will kill these guys, because they're our mission now. Do some combos. Alright. There's the first goblin assault planner. Now we're going to go find the other one. I can hear fighting. Oh, it's our friend Jengar. Is Pengo back up? Ah, not yet, but let's collect all these guys. It worked for us last time. We got level 10, so we're going to do it again. Yeah. Just going to let him tank them. That's good for him. Builds character. Oop. Stun. Oh, it has to be below 50% health. I'm such a noob. Problem is that when they're below 50% health, they basically die with one hit. So what's the point? It'll be useful later on, but for right now, not that impressive. Alright, so we've killed these guys. Let's look at the alternate advancement again. So, it looks like going down through stamina tree gives us some health, reduces damage. So basically just buffs your health and gives you more life, which makes sense because you're going down the stamina tree. And I'm thinking that if you go down the strength tree, you get faster attacks and crits and things like that. So that's kind of cool. It's sort of intuitive in that way. So what do we get if we go down the wisdom path? Increases savagery. I honestly don't know what that does. I don't know what savagery regen is, but that's increases your ability casting speed, so it basically reduces the cooldowns on when you can use these things. This is all about savagery. So we should probably figure out what savagery is at some point. Oh, this grants stealth. So it's another stealth. Increases your damage that you do. Oh, cool. That's like a multi-hit sort of thing. Cool. So it increases your chance to hit and hit multiple targets. Also, I'm not sure if you guys see this, but when you get to a certain point down these paths, you actually gain a title. So if you go down strength, you gain Rage Howler, Agility, Feralkin, Chill Warrior, Wild Caller, and Hunt Master. So you can kind of like show what sort of playstyle you have through your character titles if you want to. So that's pretty cool, I think. I always like it when they give you like little things that sort of like make your character seem more unique to you. We're just waiting for a spawn now. Probably shouldn't have killed that guy when we didn't have the quest to do it, but that's alright. Let's kill some of the sentries in the tunnel above while we're waiting. Oh. Well. That didn't take long. That's another one of the good things about doing the AA system is, or putting your AA experience gain up. Mine's currently at 50%, and if you want to stay at the level you're at and keep completing quests in this level and have them still be worth experience, you can actually put, I think you can actually put all of your experience into AAs if you wanted to. So you kind of like stay the same level, so you can actually complete an area. Oh, cool. So Kerman in chat says that little drop down on the top right of the AA. Aha, I see. Allows you to set a predefined selection of AAs to help those new in game. That's very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Dude, my cat just sat there. What are you doing? We're on a quest. Don't just look at it like derpily. You should have attacked. Shame on you. There you go. That's better. We just had to make him feel a little bit of shame so he does what he needs to do. That's all. Just sit there, let me do all the work. That's what you're for. Oh no, not my pet. I'm the only one who gets to be mean to him. Alright, so we completed the quest. The Beast of blue. Yes. Ah, the auric, yes. So now we have to find an elf named Genthis. Sapling Spur Outpost. So we're being sent away. We've done everything we can for the mushroom people, and now we must take our leave. And it looks like we got some fancy pants that we need to put on. Yes, we did. Oh, seriously? Really? I mean, they're cool and all, but they don't match. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our handy dandy appearance tab, and until we get all of this set of this outfit, we're going to pretend that we're still wearing all the old stuff, hey Jengar, so that we at least match and don't look horribly, horribly mismatched. Now I have to try to find an exit, which thankfully I did. Sometimes I can get so turned around in that place that it's frankly ridiculous. Alright. So now, as you can see on the map, there are these big flashing books, and I'm not sure if that's in the base game or if that's because of the EQ maps thing I installed, but it's really useful for me. It gives me a very large indicator of what I need to do and where I need to go. Orcs are always a problem. They've in every single EverQuest ever. Yep. It's a relief that I told you all that stuff. Oh, cute little... Oh, cool, merchant. So this is where I can sell my stuff if I want to. I'm going to sell this one. Some of these things I'm going to save because I can sell them for more money on the auction house. And you can actually set something not for sale so that you don't accidentally sell it, which I really like. I don't want to sell my house stuff. So we're just going to set that for not for sale right now so we don't accidentally get rid of it. And actually in your bags you can actually set an entire backpack as not for sale in your bag options. So you can do contents are not for sale. You can also name them, which I love because I love organizing things. But so I can apply not for sale to this whole backpack and go back in. And when I go to sell, it actually doesn't even list those anymore, so that I don't accidentally sell things that I wanted to keep, which I really like because I think everybody's done that before, where you're just clicking through and selling things and you're like, oh. Thankfully most games have the buyback tab, but if you accidentally log out before realizing, you're basically shit out of luck. There's also a banker and a mender because your equipment does take damage. And there's 2 more people. We're going to talk to them, get their quests. Adorable little halflings. All... Sure. Sometimes I don't like it when the voiceover says the entire quest dialogue, because as I'm trying to read, I don't like trying to listen at the same time. I tend to read faster than they talk, so it actually makes me slow down and read it slower so that I read it at the same time they're saying it, and I don't really like that. Sure. Alright. He's concerned with the spur stalkers that the orc pawns have tamed. Alright. You'd also like me to bring their bodies back so we can study them? You're a freaky little halfling, dude. Alright, well, I mean, whatever. If you're going to pay me, that's fine, but it's kind of it's a little weird. I'm not going to lie. I mean, the other halfling wanted me to get honey. I get that. Halflings, honey, pie, food. Yeah, okay. But I want to examine their bodies. That's pretty dark. So, let's see, what time is it? It is 10:55. That means we have 5 minutes left of our stream. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to I'm going to minimize the game here. Get back here. So hopefully you guys had fun. I have fun playing. There's not a lot to do at low levels, and I understand that. I mean, it's not super epic yet. I mostly hit things with and kill things with one hit, so not super interesting. But I like playing the Beastlord class, and I like kind of experiencing it for the first time with other people who might be experiencing it for the first time. Let's see. If you like the stream, go ahead and hit follow. You'll get a notification when I go live. I'm not going to always play EQ2. I am going to mix it up. Tomorrow I'm actually going to be streaming at a different time. I'm going to be streaming from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm actually going to play a different game. I'm thinking I'm going to pick up one of my survival horror games that I got from my Steam sale, and I'm going to play that. So it's going to be a little bit darker, a little bit scarier, not like happy little fairy mushrooms and trees everywhere and things like that. So yeah, we're going to play a different game. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'm leaning towards this game called Colat, which is supposed to be a survival horror game. So we'll see how that goes. If you guys have any questions, comments, advice for me, because I am new to streaming, go ahead and put it in chat, or you can contact me here on Twitch or at Twitter. My handle is @Lucitie, Lucitie. The information is in the panels below in the More section. If there are specific games you guys want to see me stream, let me know. Obviously, I'm not going to just like, I'm going to play something that still appeals to me, but if there's something that you guys really want to see me stream, let me know. I do have all the expansions for Sims 4, and I really actually like playing The Sims. I like making houses and just playing through their lives and making choices for them and things like that. And what are some other games I like? I like playing Landmark. I am currently building for the Landmarks of Landmark competition coming up. If you guys want to see me stream that, let me know. I have Wildstar. It's fun. It's a little cartoony, but I kind of like that in a game. So I've been having fun with that game. So yeah, let me know if there's other games, other MMOs, other types of different games that you want to see me stream. I'll take a look at what people are interested in watching. As always, thank you for coming. I had a really great time. I like kind of showing people the old EverQuest titles and kind of like what features are still viable and fun, and what things I hope they bring into EverQuest next. And so yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me know which times actually work for you guys too. I'm not sure if the morning time works for everybody, because a lot of people are going to work or just have things that they do during the day. So nighttime might work better. Yeah, you're welcome, German. Thanks for coming. Yeah, don't be shy. Talk and chat. I'll respond and talk back, obviously, because that's part of the whole streaming experience is talking and interacting with you guys. So thank you for coming out, and thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. If you like the stream, again, follow, share it with a friend, even if it's just past broadcast on Twitch or the highlights. Yeah, share it with somebody else. Thank you so much, and have a great day.